Good morning, Vikings. This morning, 8W will be leading our prayer and Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand.
Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen.
Please continue to stand to recite the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, and invisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today is Friday, December 14th, 2018. This is Caitlin
And Reagan.
and our news starts right now.
We're down to the wire in middle school. Exams are next week. Study well and let's show our teachers how much we have learned.
I hope I can. The one good thing about exams is that we get out early. At 10:15 Monday and Tuesday, we're out of here.
Yeah, so we can go home and study for the next day's test.
Boy, you sure know how to damper on things. Good luck, everyone. Yep.
Have you heard of mumming, Caitlin?
Humming?
No, mumming. It's another British Christmas tradition. It began as a pagan custom that was an excuse for people to have a party.
Who needs an excuse to have a party?
The tradition was that men and women would swap clothes, put on masks, and go visiting their neighbors, singing, dancing, or putting on a play with a silly plot. Father Christmas, or Santa Claus, would be the narrator. In some places, mumming is still popular. There's even a Mummers Day parade on New Year's Day in Philadelphia.
Speaking of silly things, we're all familiar with the song The 12 Days of Christmas. I mean, seriously, who you really want your true love to give you maids, a milking, or turtle doves? There's more to this song than the literal lyrics. The 12 Days of Christmas are coded references to Christianity. Some claim that the song was written to help Christians learn and pass on the tenets of their faith while avoiding persecution.
That's right. The 2 turtle doves stand for the Old and New Testaments. The 3 French hens stand for the spiritual values of faith, hope, and charity. Number 4, the calling birds, relates to the 4 Gospels or the 4 evangelists, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
The 5 gold rings, which actually have to stand for the first 5 books of the Old Testament, the Pentateuch, which gives the history of man's fall from grace, and the 3 geese a-laying stand for the 6 days of creation.
We'll stop there for now. Tune in next to find out what the remaining 6 gifts, Christmas gifts, in that song stand for. You can probably all guess the meaning of the partridge.
Today is the last day that the library will be open until after Christmas break. If you have work to do, tests to take, books to read or return, today is your last call. And don't forget to turn in any overdue books pronto.
That's right, you might end up on Santa's naughty list if your parents have to pay for those lost books. Get searching and check in with Miss Kelly if you think you might be guilty of lost titles.
Battle of the Book participants, please come to the library promptly at noon for the discussion of our last book, Hello Universe.
Now over to 8W with the word of the day.
Today we visit Venezuela in a very unique way of getting to Mass on Christmas Eve. Love Christmas, but think it could be improved by a spot of rollerblading? If the answer is yes, visit Caracas, Venezuela this year. Every Christmas Eve, the city's residents head to church in the early morning. So far, so normal. But for reasons known only to them, they do so on roller skates. This unique tradition is so popular that roads across the cities are closed to cars so that people can skate to church in safety. Before heading home for the traditional Christmas dinner of tamales, a wrap made out of cornmeal dough stuffed with meat, then steamed. I love tamales, but I think it's a lot easier to just drive to church. Now back to our anchors.
Now over to Eli with the weather.
Hey guys, today it's 51, the low of 50, high of 57, and a low of 50. Oh, I gotta restart, okay. Today it's currently 51, the high of 57, and a low of 50. Today for lunch we're gonna have ham and cheese on wheat, hot dog, hamburger, cheeseburger, baked potato, or some mac and cheese. Back to the anchors.
Thanks for joining us today. This is Reagan
And Caitlin.
At HRA, where we bring honor to ourselves, our families, school, and church, take responsibility for our words and actions, and strive to achieve as students and citizens. Have a fabulous Friday and a wonderful weekend.